Berlin Marathon 2025 began under a surprising warmth, with elite runners, including Kenya's Sebastian Sawe, ready to challenge the course. As the gun fired, Sawe surged forward, blazing past his competitors. The first kilometer passed in just 2 minutes, 44 seconds, signaling his intent to dominate. Crowds cheered along the streets, waving flags as the runners passed. Sawe quickly dropped some pacemakers and left rivals behind. At the half-marathon mark, he clocked 1 hour 16 seconds, faster than expected. The heat, reaching 75 degrees Fahrenheit, began testing the athletes, but Sawe pressed on. His pace slightly slowed, yet determination burned in every stride. Spectators felt the thrill of witnessing both athletic excellence and the unpredictable drama of marathon racing. Every step mattered, every breath counted, and history was within reach. The tension and excitement built with every passing kilometer as Berlin watched him push limits and chase glory. As the race progressed, Sebastian Sawe quickly established himself at the front. The Kenyan runner maintained a blistering pace, completing the first kilometer in just 2 minutes and 44 seconds, faster than anyone before him. Alongside him, a few pacemakers tried to match his rhythm, but Sawe's determination was evident. By the 10-kilometer mark, he had already started distancing himself from the main pack, his long strides eating up the asphalt of Berlin's iconic streets. The cheering crowds grew louder with every turn, urging him onward as the temperatures began to rise unexpectedly. For most runners, the sudden warmth would be a test of endurance, but Sawe seemed undeterred, focused on the record attempt. Halfway through the race, only a couple of pacemakers remained beside him, their role fading as the Kenyan continued to push forward with precision, his breathing steady, his form unyielding. The challenge of the weather loomed, yet he remained committed to giving his best performance. As Sawe approached the halfway mark, the effects of the warm weather began to show on some of his competitors. He passed the 21-kilometer point in an impressive 1 hour 16 minutes, still on pace for an extraordinary finish despite the heat. Only a few runners remained close behind, but none could match his energy or focus. Spectators lined the streets, waving flags and holding signs, creating an electrifying atmosphere that seemed to carry him forward. Hydration stations became crucial, and Sawe efficiently grabbed water and sports drinks without breaking his stride. The sun climbed higher, temperatures rising, making the final stretch even more grueling. Yet Sawe's determination never wavered. Each step was a mix of precision and power, his breathing steady, his mind locked on the goal of victory. While breaking the course record slipped further from reach, the joy of leading the Berlin Marathon remained his driving force, a reward in itself. The elite runner knew the real test was still ahead, but he was prepared for it. By the 30-kilometer mark, Sawe had left nearly all of his competitors behind. The cheers from the crowd grew louder with each step, energizing him as he pushed through the rising heat. His pacemakers, once a support, had long dropped away, leaving Sawe to run almost entirely on his own rhythm. Sweat streamed down his face, his legs burning with every stride, but his focus never wavered. He knew the world record was slipping from his grasp, yet the Berlin Marathon title was still within reach. Each water station became a calculated opportunity, grabbing fluids efficiently and maintaining momentum. Spectators lined the streets, holding banners and chanting his name, creating a tunnel of encouragement that seemed to propel him forward. Despite the challenge, his form remained strong, and his pace, impressive for the conditions, showed his incredible endurance. With just over 10 kilometers left, the finish line seemed both tantalizingly close and brutally demanding, testing his willpower to the fullest. Sawe's determination was visible in every muscle, every breath, every step toward victory. As Sawe approached the final 5 kilometers, the heat intensified, and the city of Berlin seemed to weigh on every runner. The sun beat down mercilessly, turning the pavement into a challenge of its own. Even with his exceptional conditioning, Sawi felt the energy drain from his body, each stride demanding more effort than the last. Yet his focus never broke. He visualized the finish line ahead, the cheers, the sense of accomplishment awaiting him. Around him, amateur runners and elite athletes alike fought through their own battles, many slowing, others pushing desperately to keep pace. Sawi's mind became a zone of pure concentration, blocking out the discomfort, the fatigue, and the heat. The clock ticked relentlessly, reminding him of the record that now seemed out of reach, but he refused to let disappointment slow him. With every pounding step, he fed off the roar of the spectators, their energy merging with his own determination. As the marathon approached its final stretch, it was clear that this day would be remembered not just for victory, but for the relentless spirit and resilience required to endure such extreme conditions. A testament to human willpower. The final kilometer was a battle of mind over body. Sawi's legs burned with lactic acid, his lungs felt as if they were on fire, and sweat streamed down his face, but he refused to yield. Each step was a testament to years of training, dedication, and unshakable focus. The crowd's cheers intensified, forming a wave of energy that pushed him forward. He could see the finish line in the distance, a beacon of triumph and relief. Behind him, his closest competitors had long fallen behind, leaving him to face the challenge alone. Every second counted, and though the dream of breaking the course record had slipped away, victory was still within reach. The warmth of the sun had taken its toll, but it had also revealed the strength and perseverance of every runner on the course. As Sawi crossed the finish line, the clock displayed 2:02:16, a time that didn't shatter records, but spoke volumes about resilience, determination, and the ability to overcome unexpected obstacles. His victory was celebrated not just for the win, but for the courage it took to endure under such grueling conditions, inspiring countless fans and fellow athletes alike. As the applause echoed through Berlin, Sawi raised his arms in triumph, acknowledging the thousands of fans who had lined the streets, waving flags and cheering for every runner. Despite missing the course record by over a minute, the victory was a monumental achievement in his career. For many spectators, the heat and unexpected conditions made the race even more impressive, highlighting the incredible endurance of the athletes. Meanwhile, the women's race had its own hero in Rosemary Wanjiru, whose 2:21:05 finish demonstrated skill, strategy, and mental toughness. Together, these performances showcase the spirit of the Berlin Marathon, a celebration of human resilience, athletic excellence, and the unifying power of sport. The elite runners, amateur participants, and fans alike left inspired, reminded that victory isn't always about records. It's about giving everything, pushing limits, and embracing the journey, regardless of the obstacles. Sawi, Wanjiru, and all finishers etched their names into marathon history, leaving a legacy of perseverance and courage for years to come.